Hello everybody, I am Roberto Ferrari from the University of Ferrara, and I'm here to tell you that to have elevated blood pressure is bad. It damages the heart, the brain and the kidney. And the problem is that you do not feel the level of pressure in the pipes of your body. For this reason, hypertension or high blood pressure is considered the silent killer. This is because there is too much salt in your meal. So please, my message to you is please reduce the salt in your meal. Cook with less salt. Remember, this is an S.O.S. Step down with your salt. It's very important for your health. Of course, this can be done, and Dr. Palani Ravichandran will tell you how to do it.
Thank you, Roberto Ferrari. So in Indian scenario, the salt has got various meanings. So salt may be a sodium salt, or it could be a combined salt like sea rock salt. So when we talk of hypertension, we focus mainly on sodium salt, which is refined salt. Any food substance which is refined is going to cause more problem, especially high blood pressure, because purely sodium oriented salt that we take commonly used is table salt, sprinkling the salt, or using it in the table where we start sprinkling over soup and other things, causes higher load of sodium intake. So whenever there is excess sodium intake, the body and the kidney senses it and removes equal amount of calcium in the urine, which leads to major complication in the long run like bone disease, osteoporosis, weakness, hypertension, and activates the renin-angiotensin system, which leads to thickening of the blood vessel and perpetuation of hypertension. That is the reason why awareness we say cut down on the salt, don't keep sprinkling sodium salt, but any salt which increase in potassium intake negates the sodium action. So for general public, though we say restrict the salt at 5 grams, general Indians take 11 grams of salt, but when we add on potassium added to it negates the action of high salt. So it is a clear awareness that sodium is what, salt is what. So it could be a sodium pure salt, which is refined salt, or a general salt which we get from the sea, which is called the rock salt. People have to be very aware, and nowadays when you go to the hotels or anything, as a taste enhancer, they keep adding excess salt. So right from childhood, very important that we educate our children, the next generation, to be awareness and control our salt intake. Keep our body balance well and keep hypertension under control, which is the leading cause of death, which leads to not only heart failure but also cardiorenal syndrome and renal failure.